So I'm going to tell you about it again. Christmas shopping now. I have two granddaughters, Jamie and Taylor. I have more than two granddaughters, but these are the ones that I'm talking about. Jamie is 14, Taylor is 11. And their mother, Laura, she's got four kids, two other boys, okay? And the two boys are a lot of work. So and the girls are very, very active. They go to dance and they go to piano lessons and they go to violin lessons and so on and so forth, which is all very nice. So here's the thing. It's sort of like a gift for the family. First, I was thinking this is going to be only for Jamie. And then I thought, well, Taylor's going to benefit from it. And then I thought, Mom's going to benefit from it. And Dad's going to benefit from it, meaning Laura and Paul. Here's the thing. I am going to get Jamie an Uber account. I'm going to give her my credit card and she's going to have an Uber account so that when she comes out of school, for instance, and it's cold and wintry and blowing outside and she's got several blocks to come home to and I know how a 14-year-old will think. And she just goes on her phone, dials the number, and or dials the specifics and so on, and she gets a car in 5 minutes. And then the car comes, and she's getting in a car, and her other friends have to walk home. And the friends say, can I get a ride? And then Jamie says, no, I don't want to. No, of course she wouldn't. She would never do that. Jamie is such a kind little girl. She's not, and she would probably give rides to two or three people, and that's just fine with me. And I don't think that, the mother says, oh yeah, well, she's going to abuse the privilege. Jamie's not going to do that. She doesn't do stuff like that. But here's the other thing. They're in their dance programs. They're up in the escarpment. And Mom and Dad have to argue about who's going to pick up Jamie and Taylor from their dance program. And there's no problem because Jamie, all she has to do is get on the Uber, order a car, and she and Taylor can take a ride home. This is fantastic. And then Laura and Paul are thankful to me for making sure that Jamie is taken care of, and Taylor. And there's a certain amount of independence there, right? Therefore, they get a ride home. They get to do it independently. They get to do it safely, because there's nothing worse than an angry parent picking up kids because they'll drive erratically. Well, I don't think they would, but it's also nice to have someone that will drive at the speed limit, and you know that they're going to do that. So, and it's all computer generated. You know exactly what it's going to cost. They don't have to pull out their wallet to give any money at all. They don't have to do any of that stuff. So I know kids here in Port Credit, for instance, Lena's son. Whether he's got school or whether he's got work, the bus is $3.50. An Uber cab to the same destination is frequently $6 or $7. And what's the difference? Might as well take a nice warm cab and not have to worry and stand out in a freezing cold stop sign. My granddaughter, I have another granddaughter, Evie. She was born on Halloween this year, so she's 5 weeks old. It is unlikely that she will ever need a driver's license. Can you imagine that? In 2 years' time, or if not, I think it's 3 years' time at least, General Motors is coming out with a major line of driverless cars. Now that's in 3 years' time. Now think 15 years' time, the technology is going to be so far progressed, it will be as much of a revolution in transportation as from the stagecoach to the Model T Ford. It'll be amazing. Now the stagecoach or the Model T Ford, the two horses on the stagecoach are pretty dependable, but the horses under the hood of a Model T Ford were pretty dependable too. But here we are, we're going from driving a car to not driving a car. And to be able to sit back and relax and look out the window. I never get to do that. I'm almost always driving. And people are saying, well, look at this and look at that. And I can't do that because I got to keep my eyes on the road. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to look around a little bit? This sounds amazing. So Uber cars. It's a Christmas gift for my grandkids, and it's also a good Christmas gift for parents to kids if the grandparents don't step in. Nephews and nieces, you can do that as well, and you can put a dollar limit. I believe you can put a limit on the card and so on, and that's just a fantastic idea. I think I am so smart. SMRT.